Now, administering construction based on delivery methods. Every construction project has a unique delivery method. It's like choosing the best route on a map to get to your destination. The delivery method defines how the project team works together. The decision-making of our road trip starts when the owner negotiates and signs the contract with their contractor. Let's talk about the different types of contract. Design, bid, build, and design, negotiate, build. This is the most common and traditional way of doing things. This is how it works. The owner hires an architect or engineer to design the project. The design is sent out for bids, and the lowest bid qualified bidder wins. Sometimes the lowest and best bidder wins. Then the contractor builds it. The roles in each of this negotiation contract is the architect represents the owner and ensures the contractor follows the design intent. The owner approves payments and contract changes. The contractor manages the work, schedules, and safety. Now, in this case, if the architect is hired by the owner, the architect will review the payments before the owner can approve that payment. Or the architect has the authority from the owner to approve the payment. In the end, it's always the owner who makes that final payment. It's like painting a party where you design the invitation, hire a caterer based on the cost, and make sure they follow the menu you set up. Another type of contract is the construction management. In this method, the owner brings in the construction manager to help oversee the process. There are two types in this example. The construction manager is contractor, which is when the construction manager acts as the contractor and guarantees the project cost. The other one is the construction manager as an advisor. In this case, the construction manager provides advice and coordination but does not physically do the work. Think of the CM like a wedding planner. They coordinate everything from catering to decorations. But the construction manager as advisor also takes the responsibility of making it happen. In the design-build method, the owner hires the one entity to handle both design and construction. This speeds things up and ensures better collaboration, but it means that the architect works for the contractor. Sometimes the architect is also the builder. Or sometimes the contractor is also the builder, hence the design-build method. Maybe one company takes on both the responsibility of the architect and the contractor. It's like hiring a chef to plan your party menu and then cook the food, and then you only have one person to deal with it. The other contract is owner-build. This is when the owner handles much of the work themselves, acting as their own contractor. They might still hire an architect for design and permits, but the owner is hands-on during construction. This mostly happens in small projects like building a small home. This method is a little bit more for hospitals or is more for complex projects, the integrated project delivery. It is all about the teamwork. The owner, architect, contractors, and suppliers collaborate from the beginning. The goal is to reduce waste in communication. It makes the decisions easier, and it benefits everyone because everyone is during the design phase at the beginning of and the start of the project. Imagine building a custom home where the plumber, electrician, and builder all work together during the design phase to avoid conflicts later. Now, who is the construction contract administrator? They are the person that keeps the project on track by ensuring the work matches the contract and design. Their key responsibilities are representing the owner, architect, and consultants. They review the contract payments. They observe the work process and they manage the contract modifications. An analogy of a CCA is like the referee in a game. They ensure everyone plays by the rules and keeps game fair. Another role player that can be used in a project is the contractor's project manager. This person is like the quarterback of the contractor's team. They lead the effort to make sure the project is built as planned. Their main responsibility is to manage the subcontracts, schedules, and budgets. They communicate with the architect and the owner and the engineers. They implement safety programs, or at least coordinate safety programs with their safety personnel in the company. And they submit payment applications. The contractor's project manager is the go person for getting things done. They juggle people, materials, and timelines. Sometimes an owner might hire their own project manager. This person represents the owners and ensures the project meets their expectations. They are responsible for making payments and approving changes. They know the construction documents really well. A project manager is best when they are either a builder or they are an architect because they can understand both sides. Understanding the construction processes and materials is key. If the contractor's project manager is the quarterback, the owner's project manager is the coach. They set the goals and make high-level decisions. All right, that's a wrap for this first chapter. We've covered everything, the meaning of construction contract administration to the key roles that make construction projects happen.